So I recently bought this Trek Rail 5 electric mountain bike, and today I'm going to test out the stock tires, which are Bontrager XR4 Comp 29 by 2.6 versus these new Schwalbe Hurricane, which is more like a gravel / street tire, to see how it would do riding on the road and you know, gravel trails and whatnot. So here is my bike, super fun, Trek Rail 5. It's I don't know, a year or two old. I bought it used, had 120 miles on it. Here's the stock tire. It's really wide, pretty knobby. And then this is the Schwalbe Hurricane. This one is a 2.6 width and this is 2.25. And then as you can see, the middle of the tread is solid on this versus knobby, and then it's got some grippy knobs on the side here. So we're gonna see how it does on the street. So I'm gonna ride these, try to get a feel for what they sound like, and I'll just kind of talk about what I think they feel like. I got 155 miles on this Trek Rail 5, so it's pretty new. Tires, they have all that mileage on them, but there's still plenty of tread left on them, and we'll try to get them up. This thing will go up to 20 with electric assist. May turn it up on turbo mode just to see if we can get up there, and we'll see how they do. Not sure if you're going to be able to hear the road noise or not. It's showing 17, 18 miles an hour, 19. All right, I'm up to 20 now, and they're pretty smooth rolling tires for knobby. I'm just gonna spin these slowly just so you can kind of see what they look like. And here is the stock tire. You know, it's definitely a rougher tread pattern. Okay, I got these mounted up. I think they look really nice. I bought them to see how they do on the road and light gravel trails. And based on the profile, I think they're going to be really good tires. So let me take them out and see what they do. Okay, let's see how they roll. Well, thank goodness for phone cases. Okay, so I got the tires on, and I think they look great. Initial riding impression was that when you've got the e-bike part on, you know, this bike's got so much power and it cuts out at 20 miles an hour anyways. Not a huge difference between the knobby tire, which is that Bontrager XR4 29 by 2.6, and this Schwalbe Hurricane 29 by 2.25. But when you turn the power off, it makes a huge difference. So you know, normally with this bike, when I've got the motor off, cruising on the road, I can comfortably cruise at like 14 miles an hour without it being too bad. And with these tires, I was up to 17, so a lot less rolling resistance. I took it up a hill and went back down and got up to 28, 29 miles an hour, which I never do on the knobbies. So the knobbies there's so much resistance above 20 miles an hour that they don't, even going downhill, it's sort of like regenerative braking. It just won't let you go that fast. So these don't really resist that motion at all. So coast really good. Cornering at high speed, I got about 26, 25 miles an hour going around a 90-degree turn, you know, pretty steep turn, and it feels comfortable. I mean, I've got a hybrid Specialized Cirrus bike that I ride on the road a lot, and these big old Hurricanes corner better. I mean, there's a lot of grip, so really happy with it. Think it'd be a great commuting tire. We'll see how it does on gravel based on the tread pattern. I think it'll be fine. I mean, you know, gravel bikes are out there with 38 millimeter gravel tires, and these, you know, they've got quite knobby sidewalls, and then the you know, the central tread pattern is just like a gravel tire, except for this center part. So it's like road, gravel, mountain. Really happy with the purchase, and I recommend them. You know, if I get out on gravel here pretty soon, I'll update the review or do another review for just gravel riding. But these Schwalbe Hurricane tires are, I would say, a great commuter tire. I've got tubes in them. I'm not running them tubeless. They're not supposed to be tubeless, but I've seen other people on YouTube saying they've set them up tubeless. So if it ends up being the only tire that I use, then I'll set them up tubeless and see how it goes.